Music gods, give me the strength. Well, I looked for reasons to live at the bottom of a bottle, but only found reasons to quit with every swallow. So I ended up down a path no one else could follow, and discovered that there's nothing below the bottom. Well, she found me when I was ugly to show me there's still beauty in all this dying, all the lonely ways we hide it. She said, don't fight it, step into my lavender haze. Well, the body is a secret that anyone could tell, but I prefer to keep it to myself, 'cause I hate the way we screw each other. We trade one bad habit for another, but when the dark got too dark, she came and pulled it apart. In all this dying, all the lonely ways we hide it, she said, don't fight it, step into my lavender haze. Love is a mountain, and I'll be your rock climber. Yeah, love is a fight, I'll be your lover. I'll be your fighter. So we only danced in the living room and hide in the sheets till each day is through. Oh, the world is a kiss that the devil blew, but whatever the reasons we're here, we get to choose. And I've got nothing to lose if I don't lose you. All right, here we go. Curse word. Well, hate is a strong word, but love is a curse word. When I open my swear jar, I only find a quarter. And you were my swan song until I heard your duck call out north in the summer to find you a new bird. what I heard. So now you are my sorrow today and tomorrow, and yesterday's a shadow of everything that's ahead of me. So why'd you have to love me when your love is just another way for me to lose? 'Cause I love it when you love me, till your love becomes another part of me I'll lose. Well, I want death to take me and simply erase me, but I'm afraid to die. Is this a comedy or a tragedy? And help just means help me, like help me say I'm sorry for asking for your help and saying sorry. It's obvious I need help. Yeah, 'cause I drank more than a gutter with no intention to recover. It felt like breathing underwater at 212 degrees. And I came as a stranger to a place I don't know, and I asked the bartender, where's a stranger to go? And she offered me cheap shots, either whiskey or insults, then said I look like a cigarette no one wants, even when they're all out of smokes. So why'd you have to love me when love is just another way that we can lose? Well, love is only a moment. Deny it, hold it, destroy it. Either way, yeah, either way, we lose.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Half Man, and this is Traveling Mike, and you're watching it, and you're watching me. Ma'am? Oh man, what a great question. Oh my God, I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that question. Okay, so my cat's name is Ferdinand. I call him Ferdy for short. Ferdinand is a book, is a character in a book called Journey to the End of the Night by, it's a fake name, but his name is Louis Ferdinand Celine. Great book, you should check it out. But the character's name is Ferdinand in the book as well. And you know, whenever I saw my cat for the first time, it was just all black cat, you know, and I just thought of night. I thought of nighttime, you know, which, you know, it's not super exciting, but, and then I thought of that book, and like, I love that book. And it's a really depressing book, obviously, because I just like depressing things. But yeah, I thought it would fit him, and it has. And I'm very thankful that I can finally name a cat after a book that I love. And that's that. That's Cat. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. First influence, reason I think I picked up the guitar when I was a freshman in high school, and I don't think I had any inspiration. I was just bored. I was like, I want to pick up a guitar. And I gave up immediately. I was like, this is too hard. I quit. And then my junior year of high school, I got into the band Against Me and just started learning. This guy named Josh Raymond, who had a set of drums. He's like another punk kid. And he had a set of drums where he like showed up and was like, all right, let's play some songs. And we didn't know how to play anything. But we slowly started to learn pretty much the whole discography of Against Me at the time. And we were essentially an Against Me cover band for the small town that we lived in. That was my biggest influence for sure. And then Laura Jane Grace, Tom Gable at the time, really got me into. She was like a huge Bob Dylan fan, and so then I became a huge Bob Dylan fan, and then, you know, it just went from there, you know. I'm actually working on recording a record right now. We have the drums tracked and most of the acoustic tracked, and that should maybe be out by the end of the year. Don't have a name for the album yet, but it's a bunch of songs that I've been working on for the past couple of years, and you know, during the pandemic, it's been really hard to get members to stick it out and play whenever there's no promise of shows or anything. But trying to slowly finish that up, and it's coming along really nicely. So we can look forward to that in the future. Yeah, and I think I'm going to release it as Half Man and the whole band instead of just Half Man. Yeah, for sure. Right now, things are starting to open back up, but I would recommend the Greenbelt is always good. There's so many different like places you can go on the Greenbelt. The place we were going to film today, Lost Creek, is actually really cool. I like to go hiking and stuff, so those are the places that I would recommend. Barton Springs is cool. Yeah, outdoors places are the only places to recommend right now because of COVID. But what are you pointing at your shirt? Coffee? Is she trying to give me? Well, my favorite coffee shop in Austin is called Houndstooth, and you should definitely go there. They make the best coffee in the world, and they have a couple locations. One's on like North Lamar. I always go. My favorite thing to do: go to North Lamar, Houndstooth, go to that half-price bookstore that's like really close, and that's like my whole day. You know, I can just spend my whole day looking at books. But yeah, I think that's about it. I haven't been going many places, obviously, since the pandemic, but those are some of the places that I go. Curse Word is like one of my favorite songs. I wrote that line, hate is a strong word, but love is a curse word. And I was just like, it reminded me of Bob Dylan's lyric, money doesn't talk, it swears. And I just like made that connection. And I started from there, and it was, you know, the song is basically about falling in love and how if you fall in love, you're bound to lose eventually because A, people break up all the time. B, people die. And so you're gonna lose the person that you are in love with at some point. And so it's just like a guaranteed loss. And yeah. And it makes you want to say curse words, obviously. All right, I'll ask myself a question. Okay. Half Man, where do you expect to be in the next 10 years? Well, it's a great question, Half Man. I have no idea, and I don't know why you're asking me that, because I don't know the future. So you sound like you're an idiot, and you're asking horrible questions. Whoa! I was just trying to get some material for the traveling bike session. Oh, okay, well that's fair. Cool.